experience that we have been gathering for here online every week since the beginning of this coronavirus pandemic, and continuing to now with me, Rabbi Max Chaikin here at Congregation Kol Ami. This morning will be my last morning leading this prayer experience. And so we are gathering together. We use Mishkan Tefillah, of course, our Reform Movement prayer book. You can join with me. We'll begin in just a moment on page 24. We're still, a few people are still connecting here. And on page 24, Mishkan Tefillah will begin with gratitude. That's what our tradition teaches us, to begin with gratitude. Begin with the very perhaps basic, but hopefully not taken for granted fact that you woke up this morning. If you hear my voice, surely enough, you did wake up this morning. It's not such a small miracle. A miracle of every day, yes, but not not one to be taken for granted. If you're here with us this morning, please leave a comment. I see David Glickman. I see you are there with a comment. Good morning, David. Good morning to Alan, too. Good morning for all who are joining this morning mindfulness prayer experience. I'll begin page 24 with Modeh Ani. Modeh Ani, I am grateful. This melody is one of my own. I hope you'll sing along with me. Okay, so I have to quickly close my door to make sure if other people join in here in our Kol Ami office that they aren't disturbed this morning. Boker Tov, welcome. Thank you for joining me, Rabbi Max Chaikin, here at Congregation Kol Ami in West Hollywood, California. If you are listening, if you are tuning in this morning, if you are praying along, leave a comment. As many of you might know, this is going to be my last morning leading this weekly prayer experience. And it has been such an honor, such a pleasure to be able to connect this way. I've heard from so many of you on the comments and after the fact, those of you who are listening in real time, and those of you who listen later on in the day or even the next day or next week, about what this time has meant to you. Thank you. It has meant so much to me too, to be able to start our day with attention and focus on prayer and on the rhythm of our prayer service here in our Jewish tradition, that gives us some structure and discipline to offer gratitude for those things that we can so easily take for granted. If you're here, leave a comment. Let me know that you're logging in here, so that we can make sure to connect with one another really at this moment. We're going to continue with a blessing for our bodies. In Mishkan Tfilah, you can find it on page 32. But as we've done so many times, let's just take a deep breath. Just take that deep breath and sing it out on Whoa. Return to that breath. Return to that life force flowing within and beyond us at all times. Return to it whenever you need that break, whenever you need that grounding. in times of transition especially, we need that grounding. We need that momentary reminder that we are connected, that our neshama, our soul, is connected to our neshima. It's connected to nishmat kol chai, the breath of all life, the source of all being. And as our morning blessings move from blessing into praise, one of the Psalms, Psalm 148, reminds us that the same stuff that fills our lungs and shapes our being is the stuff that the stars and the moon and all the universe is created from. Sing with me, hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah, Adonai min hashamayim. Hallelujah, Meroni. Hallelujah, Kol melacha. Hallelujah, Kol tzibah. Hallelujah, Shemesh v'yareach. Hallelujah, Kol kocheu. Hallelujah, Shemei hashamayim ve'amayim ve'amei al hashamayim. Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, ki hu tziva v'nivrahu, vayamidem ve'ad le'olam, chok natan v'lo yavor. Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, ki hu tziva v'nivrahu, vayamidem ve'ad le'olam, chok natan v'lo yavor. Continue with those words, hallelujah, singing together the last of the book of Psalms, page 55 in Mishkan Tefillah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Sing with me, hallelujah. 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 We move from praise. Hopefully your soul is feeling ready through praise. Hopefully you're connected to that breath. If there's a blessing before we move into Shema and her blessings, this moment in our prayer service where we reflect on God's oneness, if there is a blessing in your life, please share it in the comments on Facebook. Let us know what blessing you're grateful for today as we move into a moment of oneness, a moment of learning and wisdom. On page 677 in Mishkan Tefillah, you'll find Open Up Our Eyes. This melody and lyrics composed by Cantor Jeff Klepper, which prepare us to say Shema. They're based on Avarabah, the blessing of revelation, the blessing of love, the blessing of open eyes, really, the Ha'ere Nenu, lighten our eyes, B'Toratecha, in your Torah, O Holy One. Open our eyes that we might bring sacred ideas, sacred teachings to the path of our life, that we might know how to live. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name. We will know that you are one, and we will know that you are one. Help us be one as you are one. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malchuto Leolam, Leolam Vaed. One of the reasons I love Mishkan Tefillah, our Reform Movement prayer book, is not just its attention to structure and kava, the fixed parts of our prayers, but its attention to kavanah, to different ideas and poems and interpretations of our prayers. And that melody was one of Debbie Friedman's, one of our great teachers, Alea HaShalom, may peace be upon her soul. May she sing with us in spirit every day that we are blessed with her music. But the left side of the page on Mishkan Tefillah, in addition to the melodies we use that bring us intention and meaning, the left side of the page connects us to our ancestors as well, to those who've come before us. And on page 67 are the words of Rabbi Richard Levy. May his memory bless us today. My teacher, our teacher as a Reform movement, really. This is one of my favorites, and I couldn't help on this last morning leading this prayer experience but offer this melody, this poem, this interpretation of the Ahafta. May it be an intention, a kavanah for us to this day and every day. If we can hear the words from Sinai, then love will flow from us, and we shall serve all that is holy with all our intellect and all our passion and all our life. If we can serve all that is holy, we shall be doing all that humans can to help the rains to flow, the grasses to be green, the grains to be golden like the sun, and the rivers to be filled with life once more. All the children of God shall eat, and there will be enough. But if we turn from Sinai's words, and we serve only what is common or profane, and we make gods of our own comfort or power, then the holiness of life will contract for us. Our world will grow inhospitable. Let us therefore lace these words into our passion and our intellect. Let us bind them as signs upon our hands and our eyes, writing them in mezuzot upon our doors and teaching them to our children. Let us honor the generations that came before us, keeping the promise for those yet to be. During this LGBTQ Pride Month, we honor the generations that came before us, especially of LGBTQ folks and elders who lived as their true selves and fought and marched for equality in so many times and places throughout our history, that we might be able to live as our true selves with more growing freedom and equality and dignity today and every day. Here's a little preview for our Pride Shabbat service tomorrow night, which we hope you'll tune in for. All the seats here in our parking lot are full at the moment, but we hope you'll tune in online. Page 72 in Mishkan Tefillah. יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. On page 74, we'll take a few moments for personal prayer, our tefillah, our amidah. We begin together in these words, and then you can pray the words of our Siddur or the words of your heart for a few moments of personal connection with our Creator, with our Source, with that oneness of the universe. Adonai sifatai tiftach A prayer for healing. Even while many of us are vaccinated, there are many who are not around the world, and many who are not here in our country. There are people who are still contracting the coronavirus every day and struggling with so many other illnesses of the body or the mind or the spirit. If you are praying for someone, let them know. Let them know. Send them a message, share their name in our comments, speak their name aloud, do something to put out their name into the universe that you can offer them healing and light and love as we join together in this prayer for healing, page 109. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, I'm Rabbi Max Chaikin with Congregation Kol Ami here in West Hollywood. This morning mindfulness prayer experience has been one that has been a privilege and an honor to be with you for, to connect with you for week in and week out through this past year and change. I hope you'll still continue connecting online and connecting with Congregation Kol Ami. You can do so at kol-ami.org. Tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m., we'll be streaming our Pride Shabbat service. And on Sunday morning, we have an online Pride brunch. So mix a mimosa or a glass of orange juice and join us online at 11 a.m. Sunday morning for a continued chance to celebrate Pride with some Torah, Torat HaKehillah, the Torah of our community, the stories of Pride and LGBTQ affirmation within this community. We'll close with a prayer for peace. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Israel. Ve'imeru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel oseh shalom bimromah hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel oseh shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Boker Tov. Have a great day. Hope to see you soon here, Congregation Kol Ami.